Cock-a-doodle-doo, everybody. It's better now. Look at all those chickens. So, here's the deal. Now that there's all these chickens, you might say, Brian, you're about to destroy all these chickens. That's a little inhumane. I would like to propose something a little different of a perspective. These chickens are not actual chickens. These are robotic chicken designed by Minecraft. And the reason why is because you have all this open space, right? And normal chickens in real life, they walk around, they peck on grass, they do whatever, right? These chickens over here are so horribly programmed by their artificial intelligence that they're running into the wall. So I have no qualms about decimating these chickens with my mighty diamond sword. There are actually so many chickens that they're actually suffocating in the wall. So I have no qualms with defeating robots. These are clearly not actual chickens like Minecraft chickens. These are robotic Minecraft chickens. So they're like made of nuts and bolts and whatnot. This is actually just organic robot parts. So anyways, I'm at level 29 right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to prove a point. All right. So I'm going to get to level 30 even before dealing with these chickens. All right. So what I've done is I've just done the same thing before. Take all these seeds, do all the same thing, right? I'm going to grab all these seeds, replant them, do the thing, right? I'm going to get to level 30 and I'm going to show you just how effective this is as of right now. Now, this is not as effective as the Enderman strategy that I'll get to eventually, but for right now, this is the strategy, and I'll show you exactly why that's the case. I've replanted these seeds a couple times, so they are basically ready to go, right? So I got 31 right here. This should be enough to breed all these chickens to level 30, and no, Cadoodle is not in here, all right? Cadoodle is not part of all the chicken mass that's in here. Cadoodle is around, all right? So by me attracting all these chickens, it's lagging up my computer. I have an RTX 3070, which is a super powerful graphics card by comparison. And it's lagging my computer up pretty heavily. So it's time to get rid of some of these fake robotic chicken, especially while I'm recording right here. Yes, you can see that because there's little chicken bits right here, that means they're suffocating in the wall because there's so many of them. And it's very loud. And the little crackling that you hear, it's not your speakers messing up. It's because there's so many pitter-patters of chickens everywhere, thickens everywhere, that it's causing that sound, all right? So, obviously, when I walk away right here, it's totally fine, right? It's as if nothing is happening. But if I go into that direction, even looking at it to some extent, the frame rate kind of tanks. So I don't want to get in the habit of having that like constantly, but you know, having it here and there, that's totally fine. I was trying to see if there was any things I needed to smelt so that way I could get a little more EXP. Because like I said, I want to get to level 30 right now. You can see that I'm breaking these eggs way far away. These ideally should land right in the pen. Yeah, you can't really tell, but I believe they are. I certainly hope so. What else can I do? I need to get a little bit more XP. I got to breed a few more chickens. How about bone meal? Yes. So that's the benefit of having the bone meal is I can literally just walk up and be like, yep, here we go. Here's all this stuff, right? And just bone meal all of this to absolute completion right here as if it's no big deal whatsoever. So this is the strategy for now. Let me grab all these. So yeah, don't be like, oh, Brian, he's killing all those chickens. Why would he do that? Those are not like real Minecraft chickens, all right? Although one spawned out of the egg right there, that was Cadoodle. Every other chicken that has spawned out of the egg, because as we know, the egg came first, right? That's how that goes. As we know, clearly, that is not an actual, like, chicken, because chickens don't run into walls. They, like, gallivant about. They pick on seeds, they do whatever else, but they definitely do not hit the walls and dogpile on top of each other, all right? Free-roaming chickens don't do that, so clearly they just must be robots. So that's what I'm going to do here. So after I do all this, I want to get to level 30 and show you exactly what's going to happen here. And doing this, yeah, you can get to level 30 literally just feeding them, like this. So that's pretty sweet, and then now it should go. There we go. I'm at level 30. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. So all these chickens here, They're all bred. They're all, well, they're not bred. They're robotic chicken, but I'm almost halfway to level 31. So without further ado, look at all these chickens. Wait, come on. There we go. That's it. And then you do this, and then eventually you'll just get a whole bunch of eggs. You get a whole bunch of stuff. You're waiting for the sword to entirely recharge in order to decimate the chickens, because that's what it's going to take. Here we go. Bam. And then you walk over here, and they're still running into the wall. They're literally still right here. You can just stand right here. Also, there were so many chickens inside of here that I was actually suffocating and losing health. So that's how you know the chicken population is getting a little bit out of hand, you know? So here we go. There's a little bit more. There it is. So yeah, the real gist of it here is getting to level 30 by feeding a bunch of them. They all scatter now. Now they're going to be in this corner over here. So this sort of thing kind of happens, you know? Now we have over a stack of chicken breast, which is great. Those are the things that, you know, chicken nuggets are made of. And yeah, I mean, at least the organic ones. The organic ones, I've actually had them before. They're not that bad. Some people are like, oh, I'm not going to have any organic or plant-based thing. Like, nah, the plant-based stuff is fine. It's totally, totally fine. So, admittedly, I only got to level, like, another level and a half, but I am at level 30. So that's good, right? I'm going to hatch all these chickens, and then I'm going to enchant something, because why not? I ended up making another diamond pickaxe out of the 5 diamonds I had remaining. So now I have a fully, full duration diamond pickaxe over here. So that's great. All these chickens are on the loose. Foot loose. So yeah, as I'm doing my stuff normally, I'll just take the seeds and I'll rinse and repeat that process. So if you ever see me and you're like, wow, Brian's a super high level, how did that magically happen? Did he hack the game? And it's like, nope, I literally did not. That's literally all that I did over there. So yeah, the diamond pick is actually right here. Cool. I'm going to leave this to smelt. It's not going to actually last that long, but whatever. So I already tried enchanting this just to see kind of what would happen. Okay, so now I have all this. Put this into here. Bam, bam. So now even with this right here, I can get to level 30, which is great. So what it'll do is it'll take the levels that are down here. It'll put me down to level 29. Not level 0, which is good. So efficiency 4 right here is what I got out of that 1 diamond pick right there. So if I took hypothetically this one right here, right? Took this, that would be Silk Touch. That's what we're looking for. So I'm going to combine this diamond pickaxe with this diamond pickaxe, and then I'm going to get Silk Touch, which is exactly what I want. So 2 things are going to happen here. 1, I'm going to grab some iron down here because I have actually not made an anvil at all. So let's do that. I need 1, 2, 3 right there, right? And one of these, bam. Here we go. So the anvil is going to be used to not only combine different, you know, pickaxes, armor, whatever, but then it's also going to be used for name tags eventually too. So these do kind of expire after a period of time, so you can't last on to them. You can't hold on to them forever, I should say. I'm going to put that right there on top of a furnace, because why not? So if I combine these 2 right now, it's going to cost me, actually, that won't work, 6 enchantment levels to fully repair it. It basically effectively does nothing. So by the time I get to a level up over here, I can go back to the table, re-enchant that, and then I'm basically ready to rock and roll. Which I'm going to do that exactly right here, right now, because I'm able to. Enough of the wheat is actually here that I can make that happen. I did go get my chicken Parmesan pizza. It was excellent. I had half of it today. Half of it's going to be for tomorrow because I can control myself occasionally. All right? I don't eat a full, large pizza in one night, but basically, that pizza was my lunch and dinner. So, you know, it's good enough to have for lunch and dinner, so that's exactly what I did, all right? So now, give me all of these chickens and the seeds and all that. One more time. So yeah, I just fed a lot of these chickens, but they're still ready to rock and roll, man. They're still ready to get all lovey-dovey, so you just gotta let them get lovey-dovey, you know? And basically, by the time I get around to, like, doing this more frequently, not only am I going to have a bunch of chicken eggs out of here, but then also they'll be like recharged. So you can't just constantly breed the chickens like, you know, they're not ready to go right after they're done being all lovey-dovey. You have to wait a little while. So that's exactly what will happen eventually. But as you can see, I'm already at level 30. I want to see if I can suffocate over here. Can I try it? No. So basically, if there's enough mobs on top of you right here, you'll start to take damage. So make sure you don't do that. You can basically go against that by doing a lot of jumping and not going into corners or whatnot. Basically, that's where you get really messed up, are the corners. So if I went into that corner over there eventually, yeah, I'd basically be done for. Definitely do not want to do that. So let me grab this Silk Touch Diamond Pickaxe, which I can absolutely use eventually for the beehives. Very excited about that. I grab these two. Bam, Silk Touch right there. And so now if I try to combine these two, then I'm going to need to have a certain amount of levels in order to make that happen. It'll probably be fairly expensive, actually. Let's see. This and this, it's going to be 6. Okay, but then if I swap it around, it's still 6. So sometimes keep that in mind. Oh, actually, it's different. So 8 if I combine this with this, but then if I swap these two around, it costs 6. So keep that in mind. You want to go with the much more cost-effective option if you have it available, all right? So there's all that. The name tags, again, I'm not going to mess with right now because I should save them for villagers unless I encounter a bunch more of them. But for right now, this diamond pickaxe, I'm going to put away because Silk Touch at Efficiency 4 is pretty good. And considering, this is something I haven't factored in before, but considering I have the tombstone system, I basically will never lose my armor, ever. So once I get that netherite armor, I'm ready to rock and roll. Like, I will basically never lose it. And even, I think what the case is, even if I fall in the end, right, to the Ender Dragon, which is very likely, right? Actually, it may not be likely because I know how to defeat the Ender Dragon now. But if that's very likely, then I believe I just have to go down to the same, so basically there's like an invisible box all around the bottom of the end. So if I fall through a pit, eventually I'll hit that level and I'll just take damage and you know, faint and come back. So kind of like how I did in the lava right there. It'll go back to a spot. The tombstone will go back to a spot where I can just reclaim it. So I don't need to have multiple sets of armor and stuff. I can just get that one set of armor and like I'm good. So the plan at this point now, considering I have all the diamond armor, considering I have the ability to enchant stuff relatively easily, the only thing left for me to do is to actually go out and find the netherite, dip that thing in netherite, and then basically, at that point there, gather supplies and try to find the stronghold. So, I mean, what I can do, I'm not going to do it right now. It's like 10:30 at night. But what I'll do is, you know what I could do? Wait, hold on. This diamond pickaxe over here, this is efficiency, right? Let me see how quickly it mines up some of this stuff here. Because, let me see. Oh, yeah, that's quick. Okay, cool. So, the deal with this, right? This diamond pickaxe right here, I should have mending on it, which you can only get by having villagers. Villagers gift you the book of mending when you trade with them and all that. And it takes a long time to figure that stuff out. So, all of the villager stuff is a totally new thing that I've never done before myself. I've seen Brandino do it, but I've never done it myself. So what I'm going to do is use this with Silk Touch and then try to get netherite, I guess. But I don't want to fry this pickaxe. But then again, if I just get mending on it, then I'm good. So anyways, okay, so there's that. The other thing I wanted to try real quick, you know what? Do I need this stuff? No. What else can I do? Oh, it did 8 of those. That's pretty good. The thing I wanted to try was something I did over here. I think it's in this little section over here. Something? No, I didn't do it over here. That mossy block that I had from before, I want to try that theory of it being able to spread because of what I had heard from Anthony, because that's apparently the case. And I would love to have a little bit of something like that around toward these parts here. Let me see if I can find that block. It's literally just like 3 blocks. Do I know where that is? No. This is why you have things organized, everybody. There it is. Moss block right here. All right. So let's say I want to have this moss block right in front of the house as a spot that is able to, I don't know, spread. I'll put it like right here, right? Okay. And I'm going to use bone meal. Ooh, spicy. Ooh, spicy. So basically, I have a little bit of the biome down here, which is kind of awesome, right? Look at that. And so the moss blocks, they're their own little blocks, right? And I can, you know, get them up and then take them. So that's cool. It's basically underground grass in a way. And so I can take this and I can put it right here and then just do this. Wait, hold on. I can do this. Nope. Oh, it doesn't actually work on that type of block. Interesting. So it only works in certain sections. Oh, okay. Also change that one, but not any of these. So ideally, if I put this over here, right? If I put it right here, it should work like this. Yeah, it should. Wow, look at that. Cool. So I can basically have an underground park by doing this. So that's kind of neat. I would have to swap out all of this land, though, and then put the moss there, which would kind of be a pain in the butt, but also would look really cool, especially if that's like my front lawn, you know? Maybe that's the play. Maybe it's not. I mean, I have quick access to that whole area right down there, so might as well, right? I'm going to go into the nether, not before I actually craft a, what's it called? A shield, because I need one of those. But I'm going to see how quickly this pickaxe runs out. And if it can run out by the time that I find at least one little thing of netherite, then I can be able to douse it in that little bit of netherite. And then it'll be a little bit more durable. It can last a little bit longer. Hopefully I find it a lot before then. Oh, I got to make a whole set of armor. That's true. I got to do this. Yeah. All right. And then legs. Cool. Because I can't go into the nether without having all this stuff, right? So I'm just going to try it. The goal, okay, if the diamond pickaxe I don't need to get to the end, right? I don't need it. It just makes it much more convenient, right? So by me frying this thing, basically, it's not smart, but it's not like the dumbest thing in the world. So I'm going to just do it and see what happens. And especially on the netherrack down here, this is going to work incredibly well for what I wanted to do. Efficiency, and then, what's the other one? Unbreaking. Unbreaking is the other one that you really want to look for when you have a diamond pick. Unbreaking and efficiency are the two things. And then if you have mending, it's game over. You have the ultimate pickaxe. Like, you never have to worry about basically mining for anything ever again. It works out pretty flawlessly. So, now that I have this, time to see how fast I can go, right? If I go this way. Yeah, see this? See how fast that goes? It's beautiful. So that's what I'm looking to do all throughout here. Let's see if I find some nether... Wait, before I do this, let me look up if netherite changed in terms of spawning. Right on cue. It's unchanged. How you... Ooh! 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 It's unchanged. Ooh! Ooh! Wait. I have one fresh out of the box. Hold on. No, you're not saying it yet. Hold on. Fresh out of the box. You know what that was?
That was easy.
For 3 ancient debris and 1 in a row, I'm opening that one up. You could not plan that any better. I did not know that was there at all. That was wonderful. Hidden in the depths is ancient debris. So they typically spawn in chunks of 1 to 2. 3 is ideal because you smelt down 3 of these, douse it in this thing, and it basically becomes almost invincible. So again, that could not have been more well timed out in general. This is the correct height. This is the correct method. And basically doing this, this is the way to do it. So that's great. Any other better way to do it? It's probably not it. You know, if I had unbreaking, that would be ideal, but I don't. So, every single time I'm using this to destroy another block, it's just whittling down. You can see just how quickly I'm burning through this pickaxe, right? So, by me, yeah, okay. I don't know what I should do. So, obviously, I said I need full netherite armor in order to go back to the surface, right? I don't have a desire to go back to the surface. I'm not, like, itching in my boots, like, oh, yeah, I gotta go. Right? That's just not what I want to do right now. So the thing I do want to do is smelt this stuff down. I want to put it on this pickaxe because that seems like a smart galaxy brain thing for me to do. So I'm just going to go a little bit more down here and try to find a little bit more. Like,
That was easy.
look at that. There's another one. Give me some more. You want to search around it too, just in case there's a little inkling of it. Now, having an efficiency pickaxe, this is the way to do it. This is the way. Because you just fry through blocks like nothing. This is how you do it. And now, basically, once you get to this point right here, like, unless you chuck this pickaxe into lava accidentally, which, I mean, I totally could do, because that sounds like something I would do, you're basically golden. Like, you just keep doing this, you find ancient debris by going and going and going, and eventually, the amount you're looking for technically to best optimize your stuff, you're looking for 18 total, because that will get you doused in your entirety of your armor as well as a pickaxe and
That was easy.
and a sword is what you're looking for. That is 2 of them. So now I can get 2 things doused out entirely in netherite. Look at that. So yes, this is the way. It's doing this. And I may have burned through half of this pickaxe, more than half. But I found 6 of them. That's pretty good. And a lot, like, I literally, oh! This is not how I go out. This is not how I go out. Save me. Save me. Eat. 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 Thank you. Okay. I told you this was going to be a lot. Dude, the universe is against me. I told you it'd be easier finding netherite than it was to find diamonds, and I was totally correct. I was 100. Man, everything's trying to kill me today. I was 100% correct in my findings. 100,000% correct. So, okay. And you might be saying, Brian, how do I do this in Bedrock version? Plot twist, you don't. There's no way for you to do this in Bedrock version with this method. There are no chunks for you to, see in the same way that I see them. I think there's a way for you to tell, but it's definitely not as easy. Like, see this line in the middle right here? There is nothing... Mamma mia. There's nothing like this that you can kind of go after, unfortunately. So you're just kind of left waiting, I guess, in a weird way. Give me one more little cluster. One more itty-bitty come on. Really? One more cluster. That's all I want. Somewhere down here, perhaps. I want to make sure I also don't run out of my pickaxe. Because if I do, that's a big waste. Well, it's not a waste anymore, but like, yeah, you see, I've been down here for like 5 minutes, right? And then all of a sudden, now it's almost entirely gone. So that happens. Just keep that in mind, all right? So you don't want to be caught off guard and be like, oh, now my whole thing's broken. You know, you don't want that. That's for sure. I guess I can continue going down toward this way. And I knew, I had a feeling. I'm like, yep, it's going to take me 30 seconds to find something netherite. But then anything diamond, like, I mean, at the end of it, I had enough diamonds to get basically a full set of diamond armor, pickaxe, 2 pickaxes actually, a sword, all that, right? I mean, it worked. I had enough, but like nowhere near as quick or as efficient as this stuff. So clearly there's something, a method to the madness, if you will. So the only time I'm going to use this pickaxe basically after this is when I have mending. So to be fair, now that I do have this, right, this netherite, oh my goodness, really? Basically, whenever I see lava, I just kind of walk away, if you haven't been able to tell. because mending is going to take me that much longer to do, and it requires villagers, now that I'm thinking about it right here, it may actually be the go-to move for me to say, hey, you know what? Might as well enchant the armor, or rather douse the armor in netherite rather than anything else, like the pickaxe or otherwise, right? And I think that's the right call because, like, yeah, trying to get to the surface to get villagers, like, okay, I have to find a illager and then cure it and then all that. So by far, going to the surface to get villagers would be the call to make. So that's probably what I'm going to do. There's no other way I can go. I mean, I can go this way, but, like, it's basically probably just one little plug's worth of lava that's causing all this, I would assume, right? If I head actually, let me heal up. Let me eat first, so that way I don't fry myself. All right, go. Go. Is that going to do it? Nope, it's totally not going to do it. All right, well, all these little pockets. Oh, I'm good. Okay, cool. All these little pockets just make it that much more difficult. Again, I don't even bother. Oh, I didn't go this way. All right. What about going this way? You want to go right in the middle of those two blue lines. Okay, thanks. This is a sign from the Minecraft people that are like, hey, want to keep pressing your luck? Because you shouldn't, you know? You really shouldn't. You should go back to the surface and not even bother, you know? How about this way? How about this way? Something? Oh, you see that take a big jump down there? You didn't really see that take a big jump. Yep, I'm gonna stop. All right, now I'm done. So you see how much pickaxe is right there? It's not that much. So I'm just gonna not even bother. I'm gonna go back to the surface like a good boy, like a good neighbor, like a good person, and take my wins where I have them. All right? Once you see the torches, you are on your way. Bada bang. I can deactivate the chunk borders because they're not necessary. So eventually, I would love to go to a different area and try this too. Netherite basically spawns the exact same way regardless of biome, and you're most likely to find it down at -50 or at 15 or 16. So I was at 16 right there, and clearly I did pretty well for myself. So that's going to be the recurring thing you're looking for. You probably already know this because you're a Minecraft pro, but I'm going to tell you anyways because that's how I operate. That's what I do. That's how I do things, all right? Oh, don't you get me, you cheeky. Ooh. Actually, you hate the portal, so it's fine. You hate the portal, I forgot. I don't know why I don't know how you spawned there, but all right. That's fine. All right, so hi, zombie pigman. You're staring down Cadoodle over there? All right, whatever. You live your best life. So now, although the netherite armor is not enchanted, I don't believe I said that the armor should be enchanted. Is it spreading? I think it's spreading. I don't believe I said it needed to be enchanted armor or whatever here, right? I don't think I did. I don't remember that. But definitely needs to be ancient debris in general. So I'm going to smelt down this stuff here. Okay, so in case you've never done this before, right? So what you do is you take these things right here, the netherite scraps, and then you take 3 of these, and you combine it actually with gold. I forgot about that part. Do I have any gold? I don't think I have any gold. Because basically it acts as like a filler. A filler for the remainder of the netherite. I may not have any gold because I traded it all with the villagers, right? With the moblins? Yeah, I think I did. Because gold doesn't have a use other than doing this and trading. I mean, I got 1 nug. I need a bunch of nugs, though. That actually might be enough. Hold on. Okay, so if I combine this, okay. Do I have enough? Is that it? What do I combine it with? Hold on, wait. Do I need more gold? I definitely need just 3 scraps. I think I have to find more gold. Well, luckily I found some right here. It was on the way back down toward the Bowser Lava Lake. So I think it's either 4 scraps or 3. I thought it was 3. It might be 4. I don't know. But I definitely have enough here. Yeah, 7. That's definitely... It's definitely enough at least for 1. And then I can basically get more gold. And I'm going to do a lot of mining. Not off camera, but I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Where basically I just take a little bit of a stop when I find something rare and do it all that way. So I'm just gonna find the little bit more gold that I'll need, and then I know now to have some on the reserve if/when I do end up finding more netherite scraps. Ooh, okay, wait, hold on. I saw a bunch of skeletons over here, and then you're enchanted, of course, but I also saw some diamond, which is why I stopped in the first place. Oh, you just shot your friend. Great, awesome. There we go. And we're good. Awesome. Man, those skeletons, they still do a lot of damage. I need to actually use that diamond armor. That would be exceptionally helpful. But yeah, anytime I find diamonds, I basically want to show that because I don't want to make it seem like I used a X-ray texture pack and called it a day. So there we go. 2 more for the what do you call it? 2 more for the collection, I guess? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, there's a little bit more diamond. Now I'm finding diamonds like crazy. Maybe it's because I'm actually exploring instead of just turning around in caves and not exploring them to the best of my ability. That might have something to do with it, but probably not.